All right, everything else is good.
You were talking over it. I got to start over.
God.
I like it. I like it. I mean, we've got a different captain at the head of the ship today at the wheel.
It's your boy.
Let's see if we can do a little bit better right now.
Ear.
Oh,
Already?
I'm abusing my power already.
Yeah, I know.
Don't preach him.
That's true.
All right.
Welcome back. This is the
Unintelligence
Podcast.
Roger.
Welcome back. It's surely going to be a great time. But, yeah, we got some Gomi canned eye. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Terrible, man. Talking about.
I like it.
Are you sure about that?
I thought you were going to hit the shut up, bitch.
He should have.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh man.
So we got to talking a little bit earlier, me and Eric, while you were doing whatever you were doing.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Jorking it.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
What do you mean?
I
I wasn't doing anything. I was just making my own song over
I
here.
came back in here and it was completely normal in here. Wasn't anything weird going on.
Oh man.
It is known.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was hot in here, so we may have disrobed a little bit.
It's getting hot in here.
Maybe.
So take off all of my clothes.
Completely naked? You guys put your balls on my couch?
I may have.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I like the new soundboard captain already.
Thank you.
We're running through them.
Well, you know.
That's true.
Anyway.
He's smooth with it.
I don't know about all that, but
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
I'll get used to it.
Maybe.
Get used to it. I just need to what is this?
I know who I am!
There you go.
Now, does the
Yeah, there you
abbreviation
go.
make sense to you?
It makes sense now. All right. So what we were talking about earlier is a certain thing or product that Eric has purchased in the last, day, 2 days? 3 day, 1, 2 cigarette, maybe
Oh,
2
that's
high bottle wine.
Tampons?
No. Where are they?
Where did you leave them?
Oh, yeah, I do have cigarette.
Hold on.
Where's he going? He's leaving the pod.
Where are you going?
He's
dude?
leaving the pod.
situation is retarded. That's such a long.
Yeah, it's
thing,
long as
dude.
fuck.
Hurry up, Medina. He's over there.
You can press it. Hey, you can press it again to stop it if it's.
Oh,
too
really?
long, yeah.
Okay. I'm not pausing it.
Some of them will repeat, like the fart and Machu Hobinki will repeat if you keep pressing it. But most of them will stop.
What? Dude, what? Why are you over there just...
Legos.
The Legos?
Are they in the car?
Are they?
Oh,
in
where
the
are we
car?
gonna build them?
I thought you were bringing up the cigarettes.
Are we gonna be able to do that?
Where's the Legos though?
Do you think it's practical? Do you think it is a good idea?
You think I gotta do this and build a Lego?
Might be
Yeah.
bad.
No?
I don't know.
Maybe y'all can build a Lego.
We'll prep next time to do that. Sorry.
Shut up, bitch!
I was thinking about the logistics of it, and I'm a little bit tipsy,
Yeah.
and it might be
right.
bad.
The best part.
I was talking about... Guys, look what I made.
It's missing half the pieces and won't hold together anymore.
Oh my god, bro.
Count me out of this one.
Can you give me that remote,
Please.
please?
There you go.
Don't let
That was
him
a
talk to
great
you like that.
Shut up, bitch!
Fucking bro.
No, I was bringing up the honey packs.
Oh.
You've used them? Oh wow! Tell me about it. Because I was listening to another podcast where they were talking about using the blue pill or it was like
Oh, I
blue,
heard
blue
about the
chew
blue
or
pill.
something, and I was,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Be careful because it can get addicting." And I'm like, "Dude, could you imagine having
What?
the biggest boner in your life?"
True.
Because of the fact that it's
True.
like it's just
It's
like
just,
people get addicted to like Flonase if they have locked up sinuses, just because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
of having the openness
oh,
if
so
they
they
don't have
overuse
it.
it.
So they
Not
use it all
because
the
it's addicting,
Right.
but
it's the feeling that they
feeling
want,
Yeah.
of it.
which
Yeah.
I guess is still addicting. But
Have you heard of people that like will take Molly and Viagra?
No.
no,
No.
It's a
so
thing.
you have.
Sounds
I
like
have
it's
not.
Sounds like it's a
No,
good
I
time.
mean I'm saying you've heard about it.
I've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah. What do they
Because
do?
when you take Molly, you know, it's like,
Oh, you get some shrinkage going on.
oh,
Get
there's
some
there's no
Teenus.
using it.
Teeny tiny.
There's no using it. I wouldn't know. There's no using it. It's like the everything was shut off. Nothing.
No
Really?
way.
Nothing. You could sit there and just
They say about that on
Nothing.
LSD.
because it's a vascular constrictor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But anyway, apparently the way around it is to take both.
Yeah.
So then you can
Let's
enjoy
take uppers
yourself and
downers. Release the blood.
I don't know where my phone is.
I wouldn't know. That
yeah,
sounds
losing your
terrible.
phone.
Oh, there it is. No! It fell down
lost
the
it in the
couch.
thing
Yeah.
again?
I
Oh
keep
my
falling.
God.
It keeps falling down.
So
the-
anyway, tell us about the honey pack experience, man.
I wouldn't know because I don't remember feeling.
Roger, Roger.
Pause this shit, man.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
So yeah, tell us about the experience buying the honey packs.
I was drunk.
Naturally.
You
Yeah.
stopped at what, a gas station?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only place they exist.
No,
right?
Amazon. You can get a
You can get 'em on
big
Amazon.
box of them on Amazon.
Why do you guys know that?
Because
Why do
of
you do
this
that much
guy.
research
Actually,
on
no.
Amazon?
Yeah, it's
Actually,
me. It's
because
really- it
somebody
really
we
is me.
know,
Okay.
somebody we know at work, has told me all about him.
The boy.
The boy.
It's just blame the boy.
Wow.
Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Why?
That young, you're looking into stimulants for your dick?
Again, could
Dude,
be
when I
just
was
addictive.
his age,
It's
I mean,
addictive.
still, like, it's just like, it's a problem. I have the opposite problem.
Maybe he just likes
It
the
never
feeling.
goes away.
It never goes
Anywho.
away.
It is known.
Bro, I'm
Thank
over
you.
here.
Making
How-
more humble.
Dude, how is that? How is that soundboard on that arm?
pretty
man?
fun.
It's
Hey, you
fucking
think-
awesome.
have you not
doesn't
heard
it look,
him?
Doesn't it look fucking awesome on there?
Yeah, it does.
Sure does.
Everything hooked up to it like it's on life support.
That's true.
He fucking loves this.
I was born for this, brother.
This is why we have to take turns.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Can't be-
Look at him.
Yeah.
I don't even have to talk at this point.
He's not gonna
I
talk.
know who I am.
You know, I was thinking about it, and like we were talking about something last week, and I wanted to put more serious things in, and then I realized everything that's on that soundboard is fucking stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Yeah.
that's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
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 Stop.
Yeah. No, this is where I think the issue is gonna come up. You're gonna abuse it. He's gonna get mad. I know.
You're worried
Why
about
would
me
I
getting mad,
abuse
but
it?
it seems like you're more mad than
I'm
you're
not
more
mad.
worried about
I'm
it.
never mad.
You're thinking about it more than I am.
I
That's
am.
true.
I overthink about it a lot. I overthink about things.
I'm not worried about it. I'm cool as
Yeah.
a cucumber. You don't know me yet,
That's
apparently.
true. It is
You don't know what
known.
makes me
Are you
tick.
sure about that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give it a break.
All right, so we were talking about what?
Honey packs?
Yeah, you
Honey
just-
packs.
yeah,
Okay,
'cause
so
you
what's
went
the
in
experience
drunk.
with it? You go in. Yeah.
Maybe I
Take
was-
us from
Give me
the,
the
the
play-by-play.
conception of the idea,
Yeah,
which
whose
may
idea
have
was
been
it?
at the register.
Was it yours, or was it your
It was
significant
my
other?
idea. It was definitely my idea.
Does your wife know about it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
She's-
okay.
she's
Like she's
in
there
on it.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So the idea pops into your brain, and the idea is what?
Oh,
let's
shit.
try it.
Okay. So from there,
She's gonna be so mad.
take
about
me
this.
from
She's
from
gonna
there
be so
to
mad about
insertion.
this.
Take me from there to insertion.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want all that
We'll
detail.
stop there, dude. 'cause
Wait,
that's-
No, we'll
that's-
stop
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
mean-
before that. But
But yeah, I bought some. I have some. I'll bring it next time. We can all try it. See what happens.
that's scary.
Why?
We just can't. We can't look at anything slightly.
Dude, the
thirst
idea of
trappy.
just having all of us in a room
Yeah.
on a couch together, just like
Just,
full staffed.
I gotta go.
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
gonna
wear
lie.
gym shorts. That's
I'm
for
not
sure.
gonna lie. No, that's the best way to do it.
Roger, Roger.
We're gonna have like
We're all
slow
just gonna
zooms,
be like-
slow zooms on crotches. Yeah, we're adjusting as
We're
the
just-
underwear gets like uncomfortable because it's.
I'm a little skeptical.
You're skeptical. What are you skeptical about? They figured this out.
It's just honey, dude.
Oh, it's not. No, it's
Royal
not.
honey.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's
It's
royal honey.
natural.
It's natural.
Oh,
But
I,
no, no,
I,
no, no, no,
I
no.
assumed it
It's
was
not.
honey with like
But
additives in it.
They do add stuff on it.
Okay, so that's what it is. It's not just fucking honey.
But
No, it's
still,
not
it's,
It's
like
fucking honey.
people.
It's
Well,
fucking honey.
people, people use it to work out, like he was saying.
Yeah, they do.
So-
Because it promotes blood flow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
So
why.
that's
Yeah,
why
but,
I'm skeptical.
But it's also
like,
promoting. Like, what? I mean, what's
what-
the difference between that and?
but what's in
Viagra?
it that's gonna
Right.
target the panini region?
It's not. It's gonna do.
You know what I mean? If it's not Viagra,
What's the difference between taking the honey and Viagra
Mm.
for working out?
Viagra, you're gonna be like hard for like more than 6 hours, dude.
No, that's the
No.
that's the
It is
emergency
no.
warning. You better not be.
Yeah,
You
then
better
gotta
not
get
be
a,
as
you
hard
Gotta
gotta
as
shut
get
that
a,
that shit down.
you gotta get a shot in your urethras.
Can we talk about going 6 hours with an erection? Holy shit!
That's.
What block do you have in your day? Well, I guess it's harder for me to do.
Would you just have the worst blue balls of your life?
Does it?
No,
Or
because
is this
you're not.
post?
You're not like trying to come. You're just erect.
Can we squash something real quick?
What?
Blue balls.
Squash blue balls?
People are like, it's not real. It's not real.
I've never had
Who
it.
said it's not real?
People say it.
You've never had it?
I've never had
I've
it.
had it.
I've had
Really?
it. And
I've had it.
Painful?
It's crippling
Yeah,
almost.
It hurts.
Really?
They're very
So,
sensitive.
I'll give you a story, and maybe you have a similar story too. I was dating this one chick. This was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
I was dating this chick, and it was very early, so we didn't do anything, right? But we sat in the back of my car, and, we're like making out, and just being handsy, whatever, for like what felt like an hour, and nothing happened
Uh-huh.
the whole time. But when I
Full
got
staff?
up out of the car, I felt that ache.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Yeah,
was
that's a
like
good way
it
to
was
describe it.
almost like I got
Huh.
kicked in the balls, dude.
Huh.
And I don't know if it's the balls themselves or if I was just for so long without any. I don't know.
Now that you're describing it again, I can't imagine that I'm having. I wonder if that's what it is. Every once in a while, I'll feel that.
Yeah.
Still, but I don't know. I'm not associating it with blue balls, but I wonder if it's the same like idea or something similar going on inside
Right.
my body that's not exactly the same, but it produces the same outcome. But yeah, it's like super sensitive,
It's super achy.
and it feels like you got kicked in the balls, like a minute ago. But as like if you were to like move them, it feels like they're bruised. Yeah.
No way.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've
dude.
never had
And
that.
it's
That's
like a
crazy.
pain. It's a pain inside.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But I here's
Am
the
I
thing,
weird
like
for this?
I feel like the whole thing where
Yeah, you're
like
just
people are like,
coming all the
oh
time."
please, babe, help me, I got blue balls, is
Can
bullshit.
I
Like
use the restroom for a
I
second?
don't I don't think that release it helps either.
So then,
I
It's
can't
still gonna
remember.
ache. It's still gonna ache.
Hmm.
Yeah, just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, you
Until
just
it goes
gotta do
away.
it.
Yeah, I never had that.
I missed a football practice in middle school because of that. Oh yeah. I was like, yo. I was
Like,
like,
what?
Dad. I was like,
Count me out of this one.
I was like, dude, it hurts. Like, no, it didn't go because I was like, it hurts and I don't know why. And he's like,
Shut up, bitch!
he's like, you're going.
That's true.
He's got his own blue balls to take care of. He's like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Quit being a vision. Come on.
He was like, it's okay, son. He was pretty much like, all right, I'll let you go. on
Did you
this
tell him?
one." Probably all but say what that, because I didn't know what it was either. I was like, dude, it just hurts, bro. Like, it just fucking hurts.
So
down
just
there.
a
He's like,
groin ache.
yeah.
It's terrible, dude. That was the one and only time I ever experienced that. And it freaking sucked, dude.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this has to be blue balls, right? I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
not
else it
good.
could be.
It's not good.
I'm glad I don't have that.
But
I'm
people
glad
say
I'm normal.
people say it's a myth though. That's what's crazy. And I'm like, well then what the hell was that?
Wait, it says, people say what?
Blue balls is a myth.
Who said, like, guys say that?
No, just people in general. They
People say that in general because it's often an excuse to get it in.
Yeah, I agree. I feel
I
like
know.
that's
I
probably-
understand that aspect
Right.
of it.
but
Yeah, because
to-
it's like, go take care of it. But it's hard. It's hardly a reason
It's not a
but the
real
people
reason.
who use it for that reason are definitely
the
like
scumbags ruined it
very
for us
young, very young, and they're like, we need it. We have to do it.
Please
I'm sorry.
give me a hug.
I'm letting the cat out of the bag. We don't need it. We can take care of it on our own, but but it does happen.
I'll just hug myself.
Yeah. Come hugs.
Come on.
Be a man.
That's the nut slapping against your thigh and hurting really bad.
All right. So anyway, back to the honey packs. Speaking
Okay.
of honey packs,
Oh Lord, ow my.
Get them honey packs.
I may or may not be on.
Are you gonna
certain
pack that honey?
Websites.
Pack that honey up.
So we talked about dating websites. Matt's back on it.
I am
We're
back.
back
on.
at it.
I picked up Boo and
Attaboy.
Tinder over the week. Yep. Good
How's it going?
Lord, is there just a?
You were talking to me about like dating 45-year-olds,
No, I
older
so
women.
when I initially started the app, the age range it had set was 18 to 45.
Jesus
So,
Christ!
Every once in a while, I'd get girls that look like
Fucking jailbait.
Yeah, exactly. They little kids, and I'm like,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and
no,
then
dude.
on the opposite side, I would get fucking grandma trying to slide into my DMs.
Wait, what was one you showed me? It was like a 42-year-old woman.
Would you hit an older lady?
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah,
man.
my boy.
Pussy's puss.
She could-
Puss is puss.
as long as I
What are you
can,
gonna do,
as
man?
long as I can
Hey,
call her
not
mommy,
wrong.
we're
There's
good.
experienced
Dude.
ladies who are like, I understand that
They're gonna Amazon you.
I'm desperate for stuff.
Even
They're gonna do
better,
all kinds of cool
if
shit.
They can, yeah, exactly. If they can Amazon me, bro.
Yeah, dude, get after it. Get after it.
Hell
after
The
Yeah,
women
bro.
listening to this pod are gonna Amazon you so bad.
Someone's someone's gams on the dating sites looking for young staff. Young honey pack. It's me, Lil Honey Pack.
But no,
Bust
it's
out the
opened my
lotion.
eyes to all the just straight up heathens on this website, dude.
Women?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
What's going on?
I know I'm lazy and I like tend to let things go a little bit, like around the house.
Oh, you're talking about slot monsters?
Holy shit, dude. Clothes everywhere, shit
That's
and trash
crazy.
everywhere.
And they expose
And they
that to
post these
themselves? Yeah, they
pictures.
expose themselves
And I'm
like
like,
this.
I saw one
Bitch,
where they're
you
trying to
live
take
like
a selfie in the
this.
mirror, and you could totally see like toothpaste stains, like dribbles going down the mirror, and I'm like,
What a time we live in.
She's definitely popping pimples in the mirror and just leaving it there. The whole situation is retarded.
It kind of is. Do I feel the need to respond to the soundboard in this seat? Is it the
Maybe.
seat?
I think so. I think it's just riding shotgun. You can't help but not
Yeah.
respond to it, man.
Okay,
You know
now
what
I
mean?
understand. All right, you're
It
off
is
the hook.
known.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it takes me. Right now, I'm just
Honestly.
checking it out, seeing what's out there. A lot of
We're gonna have to have one day where we post it
lot
where
of
you're swiping or left or right.
Oh yeah, we could probably
Yeah,
do
we
that
could
little
do
segment
that,
of
yeah.
hot or not.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you
I
rather
like
this
that.
girl or this girl?
I
That
will
could be
say
a good
this:
one.
there's not very many fit and active gym girls on there.
Because they probably meet at the gym.
Huh?
They probably meet at the gym. The good-looking folks.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to go to the gym?
Hell yeah, dude.
Me and Eric go to the gym. Show him,
can
Eric. Damn, son. The anacondas.
It's thriving, brother.
Dude, speaking of the gym though, so the other day we were talking a few podcasts back about the chair at the gym that does the leg compression.
compression.
You put the
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
compression sleeves
I
on,
still gotta do that.
and
It's-
I finally did
peak.
it. I finally fell asleep in the chair.
Bro.
I was in there, and I could feel myself getting a little sleepy, and I even looked at the time. I was like, I wonder how much time I would realistically be able to sleep, and then like wake up and get back to work, because I go
Right.
during my lunch break.
You could definitely do it.
So I was like, yeah, I got about 30 minutes, and no shit, I fell asleep. That could have happened during the meantime.
Sure, it happened.
And I woke up. I woke up, and there's other people in there. So
Yeah.
there's someone next to me also doing the leg compression. I can't see
Yeah.
their face. And then there's a person in a massage chair, and I wake up and they're both there, and the machine had stopped doing
was the
what it was
past
supposed
week,
to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you
last
told
week.
me. Yeah, it was this past week.
So I was like, fuck. And I was
It's
like,
just-
I need it.
Right.
Like, unzip the things,
Yeah.
take the things off, start cleaning. And I'm like, yeah, I was totally fine the whole time. I'm just thinking, like, I wonder if they knew. So then I get up and I see the person in the massage chair. I'm like, ugh. And as I go back to like clean my massage chair, the guy next to me was asleep. And he was there before I was. So I'm like,
way.
all right.
Yeah, it's
I
just
was
a
like, I'm
thing,
not
dude.
the only
it was,
one, but
it was hard for me not to fall asleep, man.
it was, yeah. Especially if you have like a day where you stayed up late the night before, you go to the gym, you expend
yeah.
yourself, and then you're like, fuck, man.
Well, this last like week or whatever, I've been taking naps, either in my car or at work, dude. My God.
Can we talk about how do you guys get like almost excited for sleep?
Oh yeah.
You're like,
yeah,
fuck
dude.
yeah, I'm about to sleep.
I go in my bed. I'm just like,
Yes.
Maybe because it's because you can be as selfish as you want.
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
This is about me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
just
the
And I'm
one
about
thing
to-
that you're like,
Fully indulge
send off,
into just
sleep bliss.
heaven.
But the opposite side of that coin is that when you wake up, it feels like that was a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Doesn't
You're
that
just like,
suck? It's like
Not
the most.
really.
wasn't enough.
It's like the most
Sometimes.
anticipated thing that you have.
Yeah, but
Like
you know
of
what
the
my
day that's
favorite-
consistent of that kind of like anticipation that you don't feel it until you get into bed, right?
Yeah.
And it's like such a high anticipation to just like immediately like gone.
I get it. But, I mean, it just is what it is. But I think the argument is that yes, it does go by like that, but you wake up rejuvenated.
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
Well, once
right.
you get
Times.
going.
So if I fall asleep so I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. every morning because I get the kids ready, and then Vanessa leaves with the kids, and then I get ready, and then I go to work. So it's like, and that's all between like 5 to like 8. If that's the situation that we're doing where she's taking the kids, till 8 a.m. that I get to work. Yeah, I'm woken up, but like it's not the same when you don't get that
Yeah.
when you don't get that full rest. Because it's
Yeah.
also mentally like I know I didn't get the rest, so that also I feel like that also plays a little bit into feeling worse.
yeah.
Is that I know
That's
I know
for
for a fact that I didn't get enough sleep,
Yeah.
so I know I feel like shit, and that's
Well, you
I play
have
into
the
it a little bit more.
wristwatch, right?
Yeah.
So does it tell you like
you can see like how much
REM sleep you have?
yeah, exactly.
And it tells you, hey, you need more. You didn't get enough REM sleep.
I'm interested actually. I'm gonna
This
look into that.
this might be an unpopular. Oh, that beer's about to fall over. I know there's still stuff in it too.
Is there?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I really like when I wake up a little too early than I was supposed to,
Yes.
because that feeling of you're already
I
like
got so much-
cooked in that
yeah.
spot
Yeah.
feels so good, and you're like,
So wait, before work?
what?
Are you talking about before work?
Oh, anytime. But
Anytime,
yes,
okay.
before work, dude.
Before work.
Before
dude,
work, if I
get
wake
it a
up
lot,
at 4
dude.
or 5, I'm
yeah,
like,
dude, I'm just like,
Oh.
yes, dude.
How about waking up on a Saturday when you thought it was Friday?
No, man.
No, I'm saying
wait,
in
wait,
the
wait.
good way.
Wake
when you're
up
like,
on a Saturday thinking it was Friday?
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I've done that.
realizing that it's Saturday, and you're like,
Fuck.
yeah,
Gotcha, bitch.
dude. Oh yeah.
Not for me today.
Oh,
I've
man.
definitely gotten to the point
Like,
where
that's hard to
I started the shower. I'm racing to find the clothes I want to wear, and then it hits me midway through. Oh, it's Saturday.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, it's a great feeling though to just crawl back in bed.
Yeah.
You know it's weird that like to go to sleep, I need it to be kind of chilly, right?
Oh,
Kind
yeah,
of cool, nice cool, so
For
you
me,
can
it
go to
needs to be
sleep.
69
Take a nice cool
degrees.
sleep.
That's a scientific thing. Did you
Yeah.
know that? Like when
Really?
you're
But-
cooler, you fall asleep faster.
Yeah.
But when
Oh,
you wake
shit.
up later on, having that heat is just like,
It's just comfy.
The heat that you've
It's
made,
comfy,
you've made in your
man.
bed,
Yeah,
your little
dude.
convection oven.
I know who I am.
I know who you are.
oh yeah, dude, wake up and just and then pass out again.
Dude, ripping the biggest fucking farts in your under the covers, and it's different. Well,
Y'all do the little floff, the floff.
How does your wife take that? You ever rip one in bed? How are you about it? Do you guys fart in front of each other?
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. You're asleep. Y'all are asleep, and then what happens?
Oh yeah.
I'm covering her. I'm trapping her in that
You
shit.
trap her in it? Oh, dude.
I would do that, but man, dude, I've
She's
got.
gonna beat my ass though.
I'm ripping some loud ones, man. This past week, I don't know what the fuck I ate. I don't know-
Protein, baby.
Is that what it is?
It's protein farts.
Well, protein makes them
Making more
stink
humble.
worse.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hang time. I'm getting just
Ooh. You're starting the
Shit,
engines,
man.
yeah,
bro.
awesome. And they don't even stink that bad. I mean, I don't even
Yeah.
smell them. I mean, also, I have the nose issues, so I don't know if I'm just not smelling them at all. But yeah, dude, I'm ripping big ones, and I love it. It's the best.
I'm getting protein farts.
And it's
so
my
they
fucking-
stink.
I don't get any protein.
And
farts,
you know, I'm
thanks.
in a
'Cause you need to
situation.
eat more protein.
Even when I did take protein, I would fart more. No smell though.
really
Weird.
you're not eating enough.
I only fart when
Beta.
I got one locked and loaded, dude.
Dude.
Only when I got one locked
You're
and
like,
loaded.
dude, I
does it
had
smell.
8 slices of pizza. You know how much pepperoni that is?
Are you sure
That's a lot
That's
of.
8 grams of protein.
That's a
Are
lot
you
of
sure
protein.
about that?
No.
Probably.
Yeah,
I can't answer my own soundboard.
Right. You
choice.
prompted it. Yeah, I think I can't figure out what it is, but something about like, cause like I bought this house, so like there's something about just like walking into the backyard, just looking out over the yard and being like, this is mine. So it's like this is like this
Exactly
is
what I mean.
my Pride Rock from Lion King. It's just like I go and I'm like, yeah, this is mine. So I go fart around the house because it's my fucking house.
There
you know,
you go.
there's got to be something to
That's
that.
a proud farter right there.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm just like.
I mean,
fuck yeah.
father. I meant
Father.
father.
Happy Father's Day. Speaking of,
of,
Father, it's
coming
Father's
up
Day weekend.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Go and celebrate the fathers.
What are you doing?
I'm farting my ass off.
Count me out of this one.
You know,
Anyway,
you know what I'm doing?
what are you doing?
Vanessa asked me. She said, "What do you want? What do you want to do for Father's Day?" Like, I feel like
10
like,
honey
you
packs
wanna
and some
do something?
cocaine.
Honey packs. Hell
I was
yeah.
like, I want to fucking just relax. I was like, y'all leave me
Hell
the fuck
yeah,
alone.
dude.
Like, let me do what I want to do, and just like let me relax. And she's
That's
like, so you do want to do lunch? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess it's not just me.
That's
Where,
funny
where are
'cause
you guys
my-
gonna go?
I don't know, because the only other people that we have to celebrate with is my mom and my stepdad. So we'll celebrate with them. We'll
Have
probably
you
get
taken
lunch.
them to Senna's yet?
Yes, we actually went this week.
Oh, nice.
We went on
Oh, that's
Wednesday.
right. That's right. That's right.
It wasn't my stepdad though. He didn't go. It was just my mom.
Did you get the seafood bowl?
I sure
He
fucking
did.
did.
That's exactly
My
what he
God,
told
that
me.
bitch is big as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Did you
I
add
took it
steak
back.
too?
Yes.
Oh,
course.
man, it was so good.
Yeah, I did.
And then you get the charo beans on the side too, or you
I
can
didn't
choose.
Get charo. I didn't get charo.
Okay,
I got refried.
was
I'm a
Wednesday,
refried
right?
boy. I'm not big on charo. Yeah, that was Wednesday.
their charo is great if you like charo.
I had to go with this guy.
Well, let's go, man.
Where'd you guys go?
Where did we go on Wednesday?
Where did we go?
Subway.
No.
No, we went with
yeah.
we went with dude, you got a moth chilling under one of these sliders.
What?
Yeah.
There's a
No,
bug
wait,
under?
don't
Yeah,
change the
a
subject.
little
Where did
tiny
we
moth
go?
just chilling underneath one of the
God
sliders
damn
like
it.
that.
Don't
We
crush me,
went
Daddy.
with
Just say it.
and we went to
Don't
Jimmy
know-
John's.
Jimmy John's fucking slaps. But y'all told me that they started
They
toasting.
started
it. Yes,
toasting
dude, it was
the
so
bread,
good.
bro.
Did
Dude.
Making mofongo.
I remember always thinking because their big thing is like freaky fast delivery, right?
Yeah.
I was like, big fucking deal.
It is
You don't
still,
have to cook the sub.
and they
now
make
they do.
Now they do.
and it was still fast.
It was really good. Oh
And I do
my
the
God.
kick and ranch too, so I can dip my sandwich in the ranch and it's spicy.
Oh yeah, you're a big extras guy.
He is.
Not really.
He always has to
He
get something
is.
extra.
Name something else other than the ranch.
Appetizers.
Can I get an appetizer? I want to get some
We had an episode
squid
about
balls. Yeah.
You want to know something?
it. Gotcha, bitch.
Play that.
Press a little harder.
Gotcha, bitch.
There you go.
There you go.
Here's what I'll say.
It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same.
I only order appetizers
Yeah.
when I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you think it's because you like us?
Probably. And I'm like, this is gonna be a feast between
Matt, that's the
us.
sweetest thing I've ever heard. Almost brings a tear to
Where's
my eye.
the gay
Almost.
button?
We don't have that. That's
know
the,
before you beat
you
his
are the
ass.
gay generator. You want to let it rip?
Gosh.
Bro.
I was gonna put it down. I was gonna put it down, but it's your microphone. So.
Ooh, I forgot I had those.
Which
But you had
ones are
these?
those?
They're the toasty ones.
Let me see one.
Extra toasty.
I mean, when I say one, I mean the rest.
You might as well.
No.
We might as well finish them.
I got food on the way. It just got here.
Did you
What?
actually?
Yeah.
Y'all order food?
We didn't eat.
We agreed we were gonna eat before we.
I know. I ran out of time.
I was rushing so bad. I just made
I was too.
the most basic ass ham and cheese sandwich. I'm like,
Dude, I ate HEB meals with my wife because I was like, oh,
I was
I
like,
gotta go.
they're gonna fucking eat. I gotta eat
fucking-
something.
Either way, we didn't have food ready.
I could have ordered appetizers for us.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
not wrong.
It's
That's my bad. I thought y'all ate already. That was the decision, and then I didn't at all.
True.
I literally bought the. When I texted you, I mean, I was at Specs. Buying food. Stop grabbing.
Hold
Stop
on.
doing that.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm trying to move this back.
Electronics are sensitive, man. You're gonna fuck up those ear cups.
You know, ruin the cable.
But speaking of sweet things and crying about stuff, I walked in on a conversation about getting teary eyed about
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
things that make you weep.
Are you sure about that?
You want to lead it off because
hold
I'll,
on, hold on. Do you think Matt ever gets teary eyed about things like that?
no.
I don't
can't
think so
see it.
either. I can't see it either.
I
If he
only-
told me that he did, I'd believe him, but I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I only
either.
cry from my penis.
What penis?
Didn't you remove that
Yeah. Didn't you go trans?
and then regret it and then add a pump?
Yeah.
Anywho, but yeah, no, dude. I was talking about.
Yeah.
I was watching One Piece.
One piece of shit.
One piece of shit.
Diarrhea man.
Oh, the diarrhea man. Anyway, I was watching. I was like, talking to him about like one episode where it was just so good. It was just like I was just like, oh, why is this so good? It's a great storytelling. And then I was like thinking about, oh, what's a good movie that I watched? Wall-E. You ever watch Wall-E?
Yes.
I have not.
You watch
watched
it on
Wall-E's
theory?
a great movie.
Dude.
In theater, no. But
Oh
I mean,
my
with the
God.
kids, I mean, even before the kids, that was one of the pirated movies that I had when I moved here. Wall-E's
No,
a great
dude,
movie,
but like
dude.
that scene where like he gets crushed, and he's
Wow,
just
thanks
like,
for ruining it.
oh my
I hadn't
God.
seen it.
That's your fault.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm really good at not being spoiled on things.
you're never gonna watch any of this stuff.
No, you're not.
But yeah,
not?
while Pixar and Disney are great at making you cry about shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, how many movies? I was thinking about how many movies of theirs start with just like parents dying. There's so many movies where the parents die
Most of them.
immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Shrek.
What's up with that? There's a lot of death. You don't think about Disney D for death.
Like the new Lilo and Stitch.
I haven't
seen
watched that.
you
I've
haven't-
heard
Not
I've
the new
heard-
one, but have you seen the old one, like the
Yeah.
cartoon one?
Dude, the fact that like the parents are barely addressed
Yeah.
also. And you just assume that they died and then like the sister's got to take care of the
Take
younger
care of the
sister.
younger sister.
That's true.
But see, that's how I know he doesn't have any feelings.
What?
Yeah,
It's a
and
good movie. I
Also,
never
What's
cried
one
though.
movie you've seen that made you
Made me
sad?
teary-eyed?
I remember not about you. I just remembered something so fucked up. I can air it out here, but you go. Is there anything that's made you cry?
Yeah.
What is it? I'll top it. Whatever I say. So let it rip.
Probably the first time I saw Saving Private Ryan.
That's not a
Which
Disney
one?
movie.
Who?
The first
well,
time.
Oh, you're talking about Disney movies.
Just
Yeah, I was
Disney,
talking about
Disney
cartoons
specific?
or-
I was
Yeah,
thinking
well,
about
but
anything. Well, let's go anything first because I have one,
Okay.
and then we'll go with Disney.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Saving Private Ryan, and then yeah, there was one King Arthur movie
Hmm.
where they're traveling over a bed of ice or something. He's like, go, and I was just like,
So what what in I haven't seen that movie, but what in Saving Private Ryan made you cry? What scene?
Bro, honestly, probably Vin Diesel's part.
Oh, really? When he's like, give the letter.
Wait, he hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I'm not-
Oh my god, it's an incredible movie, dude. It's
Yeah.
a pinnacle of war movies.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
the
It's
war movie.
The war movie.
Because
it's
of all war
probably the
movies, World
best.
War II is so overrepresented or represented,
Mm-hmm.
and
Crazy Fury?
and Saving Private Ryan is like it's the top, dude.
And
Is
it's
it like
still-
Fury?
No, it's like nothing else, dude.
Really?
Fury's great.
Fury's
I don't
great.
want to. I don't want to sound like I'm just brushing that off. Fury's great. This is on another level.
And then probably the medic.
That's what I was wondering. Is it the medic also? Or?
It was both.
Yeah.
It was both.
Mama. Fuck,
God
calling for your
damn.
mom. Ugh. Okay, so
Ugh.
this reminds me of I distinctly remember the first movie that made me cry, like made me sob, and I was trying to control myself. So my older brother, we're not like super close, and we never have been, but he came home from college, and we went to see King Kong,
Oh, no way. Like, the newest one?
the Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
one.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get in there, and we're watching the whole thing, right? And it gets to the end when he's fighting off the planes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fighting off the planes and destroying shit. And the blonde woman's like, no, because he's like, he's not
Right.
ape not
They're
bad,
trying to save him.
ape not home.
Ape.
So he's on top of the building and they're shooting him and they're shooting his back. They're passing by and he couldn't see him like taking the bullets in his back and he just fucking falls. I'm like,
Oh. Oh no!
I'm bawling. And
How old were you?
but I'm like, this is 2005, so I was probably like 10, 11.
Oh my god!
11. Yeah, and it got me, dude. And I was like,
Oh,
but I'm next to my brother, right? He's, like I said, 7 years older than me. So I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
he's in college, dude. He's his
Yeah.
freshman year of college, and I'm in fucking like elementary, maybe middle school.
Man.
And I'm like, you know,
holding back
trying to hold
tears.
back the tears. And he looks over, he's like, "Are you
Shut up,
okay?" And I'm
bitch.
like, "It's just, I'm like, I can't."
What did he say?
Just
Sorry.
thinking, he was like, he was understanding. He was just kind of like, "You're good," and I'm like, "Yeah." But I'm just like, because like I can only imagine, like in that moment, if I were to try to describe, like I would have tried to describe what's making me sad, and it would have been like, he's good, you know, he's not bad. Yeah, he's like,
No, I feel that. I feel that 100%.
you know what I mean?
Right.
100%. I feel that.
There was so much empathy just flooded me in that
Right.
moment
Yeah,
of
and
like,
you can't control it. You're
I
just
saw
like,
this guy's whole
"Oh."
story. He's not a bad guy, and he just got gunned down by people who just don't understand him. That got me bad. But nowadays, dude, it doesn't take a lot. It
Yeah.
does not.
I
take
feel
a
like the
lot.
older you get, the easier it is.
I feel like there's a few things going
to,
on.
Yeah.
I'm
crack.
older. I'm married,
Yeah,
and I have
kids.
little kids.
Yep.
And that I mean, if you look at me at 11, like if there's a way to get me to feel that emotion there, now it's like it's fucking exponential.
Yeah, just
because
like that.
Oh yeah.
today I was coming back from Nellis with Miles in the car,
Mhm.
and he likes Lilo and Stitch, and I played the I'm telling you, I don't think you guys understand. It's like ridiculous the things that'll set me off because it's
No.
it's thoughts that put me in that
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
It's not just the song, it's like thinking about things. So there it was
Yeah,
it
your
was
imagination runs wild with the song.
yeah,
right?
it was the Hawaiian roller coaster ride song.
Yeah, yeah.
And what got me was thinking like I am now the parent and
Yeah.
he loves what I loved. You know, he's watching what I grew up on. And I'm just thinking about like, man, he's experiencing this stuff. And like, there's so much just like you're seeing this for the first time. And I remember feeling, I mean, part of having kids young is you're closer to where they are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
than if
That
you
makes
have like a
sense.
parent who's like 35 when they have their first kid. You know, it's like it's been a good fucking minute when it's just been you the whole
Right.
time,
Right.
and you forget those little moments. And now I'm just like, whoa. I'm
You're
seeing it through
living
like
them.
your eyes, and I'm like, I remember where I was, and everything was fucking perfect. Like I didn't have a care in the world. I was watching Lilo and Stitch, dude. This is the best
Heck
fucking
yeah.
movie ever.
And my
that
dad's
whole-
driving me around.
Yeah, the happiest fucking song in the world, and that makes me go like, I'm like, damn it.
Oh man.
No,
I'm trying
I
to
feel
think
that.
if there was anything like
I definitely feel that.
small, or not small, but just like something you wouldn't think would set you off, but does.
What about you, Eric?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Man, Wally.
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 Set me off. I think when did Wally come out? 2009,
Something like that.
something
yeah.
like that, dude. Like the ending, wherever he got smashed. I was just like, oh, I cried in theaters. I think I was a teenager at the time, but that sets me off, dude. A lot of things set me off.
Yeah.
Like I can watch movies now where back then they wouldn't affect me, but now they'd just be like,
Movies
so-
are hard. But sometimes, what about music? Does any music get? Dude, music
music,
gets
dude.
me. I feel like I listen so hard to some songs
I
that
listen
I
to
get
some
so
sad
invested.
songs, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh,
You get in
no.
the mood, and you're just like, fuck yeah.
For sure. One song for me is it's I don't know if you know about the band Brand New.
Mm.
I don't
No,
think so. No.
No, they sing a song called Jesus Christ. That's a good one. But one song that gets me is Limousine. Limousine is about a little girl who went, I think it was in the UK. She was going to a wedding. There was a drunk driver, crashes into the limousine and decapitates her.
Damn.
Dude, it gets me.
Oh, man.
Where like it talks about, he sings about being the driver, being drunk, and he's going to end her life, and he talks to Jesus and stuff, where like and Jesus says like, fuck man, I can't, it's
You don't
hard
have, you don't have to
explain.
get into it if you can't.
But
get
like
into it.
no, dude, it gets rough. It's like,
Yeah.
I've died for your sins once and I won't do it again.
Oh man.
Dude.
Fuck, man.
The story's real. Like it happened. That's one song I would never get on my mind.
There's a song that I wasn't aware of until someone brought it up in one of our classes in high school, and it was a song. It was by Yellow Card, and it was like, if you were something to the effect of like, if you were still alive, like, this is how old you'd be, this is the stuff we'd be doing. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Man.
And it was essentially like him and his girlfriend at the time decided to have an abortion, and they're like, it was like, it sounded like it was one of the biggest regrets that he had ever had. It was like, today you would be,
Mhm.
11, and this is the stuff that we'd be doing, and this is the stuff that like we would have, and like the life that we would have had if you were still here and we hadn't made that fucking decision. Just like, Jesus Christ. And then I had some fucking other idiot that was like, I'm gonna do 21 Guns by Green Day. It's so sick. It's about guns, like guns killing people. And I'm like,
Oh my
I
god.
think she's got you beat, man. It was, I forget, I think it was like a health class, and it was about like a song that had to do with like something to do with like mental health and like impactful. I forget what it was, but everyone went with an impactful song. I went with fucking Weezer's Pork and Beans, because it was just like, it's about like not caring what people think
Gotcha.
about you, and just
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, like, stop telling me what to do or what's cool or what I'm doing is wrong. But yeah, she hit me with that, and I was like, yo.
I'm trying to
How about
remember
you?
the artist. I can't remember the artist. He like started. I don't know if he's still like going down this road, but he started as a Christian artist, and then he's like a rapper.
Is this someone that we would know? Or maybe not?
Probably, maybe. I'm trying to remember what his name was. He's kind of like a. People like to call him like the Christian Eminem.
Sounds
Like Christian
familiar.
Eminem. God, I can't remember what his name was.
I'm gonna send you the song. You gotta hear it.
Let's see. But anyway, he had this song that was about his mom, and his mom
You made me
had
cry tonight, man.
his mom had an addiction to what's it called?
Opiates?
Opiates.
Hmm.
And she ended up dying, and the whole song is like, why would you leave us? Because you're happy right now in this moment taking all these pills. and
That's
it's
more
fine,
important to
and
you
it's
than
good.
us.
Exactly.
This feeling.
Oh, like golly. I can't even relate to this, but just hearing this story
Yeah,
makes
like
me
just the
so
fact
sad.
that this is a reality for
Mhm.
somebody. Yeah, it
And the
tugs at you.
to make it even worse, at the end, he's breaking down in the booth, like as he's singing it,
Oh
just
my
screaming
God.
out to the into the mic. Why would you leave
Ooh,
us?
oh, okay, let's take it to a happy. Let's move
Ooh.
this happier.
Yeah. What you got?
One that makes me cry, but in a happy way, is there's a song by Stevie Wonder, and it's called "Isn't She Lovely?" And I don't know if you
Oh,
know
yeah, I know
this
this
song.
song.
Do you know the song?
Yeah.
Do you know that it's about his daughter?
I did not know that.
If you listen to it right now, it would make complete sense because at the beginning, it's got a baby crying, like I guess like as she
Oh.
was born, or I don't know where you get the audio from, but yeah, she's like crying, and it's all about his daughter. Like, isn't she lovely? Isn't she precious? Isn't she
Oh
wonderful?
yeah.
And yeah, that would get me. I would listen to that when Vanessa was pregnant. I was just like, I can't wait to have, our a little baby.
right.
Our first baby is just like, she's gonna be perfect. She's gonna be, everything to me. And there's a part in the song where it breaks down the song, and it's like it's bath time, and you can hear them like playing in the water and stuff. And I'm just like, man, and that guy's blind, and it's like, it's sad too because it's like he's never gonna see her, but the appreciation that he has for what he can feel,
Mhm.
that just listening to her, holding her, like it's like god damn, like nothing like it.
Nothing like it. I mean,
Nothing like it.
the Circle of Life song, right?
Yeah.
It's in. I think I've talked to you about this. The guy that wrote it, they were. I think his wife was having complications during the delivery,
Mm.
and I don't think that they were thinking that she wasn't gonna make it, the baby being born. I don't know what the complication was. I've forgotten at this point, but she ended up surviving, and so that whole song is about his daughter.
Dude, that gets you because there's so much worry from the time of conception to birth, and then for the
Yeah.
next few years, and it never stops. Like, it's different worries, but even for like the things exist. Like, dude, are we getting too heavy on this?
Yeah, we're,
We
yeah,
might be.
We're
really
getting
heavy.
very fucking. Let's
Okay,
change
okay,
it.
real quick
We'll
before we
bring it
finish.
back.
Well, it was cool because I went to go see Hans Zimmer in concert,
Yeah,
and he
Oh,
had that
that
guy.
motherfucker.
He had him come
has a
out
talent.
and tell that story.
Feelings,
Talented,
dude.
I fucking
We were
love
talking
this
about
song.
Black Hawk Down. He did the
Yeah.
whole soundtrack for that.
So he came out and he's like, "This is my good friend. He's gonna sing the Circle of Life." He comes out and starts telling us the story, right? And he's like, "And she survived, and she's with us here today." And she comes out
man.
onto the stage,
Oh
and they
my
sing the song together,
God.
dude.
I
was just like,
he holds her up.
Oh my god.
It was cool. It was a
That
cool
was
experience.
I want to go home now.
That's true.
I just want to cry.
Well, sorry. Usually this is a silly goose time, but
yeah, but like, hey, man,
we can break it down
we're
every
human.
now and then.
Yeah, we're human.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine.
It's cool.
Let's just change complete topics entirely.
Do you have
All right.
something?
I do have something, not related in any way. There's going to be no segue here. But when I did a year of college. When I was in college, I was in media arts, and I took an elective for a film class. And it was after like regular school, and you would just like outside of school, I was part of a film crew.
Mm.
And that gave me a lot of like insight into like that part of because I wanted to go for like more animation. And so when I went there, it gave me a lot of insight as to what goes into things, what goes on behind the scenes, all these little jobs that are really
Right.
important. But I remember so they split us into two groups, and one was doing one movie, another did another. We were taking scripts from I don't remember where they found them. Like people had already written them, so we were just gonna make them happen. And so on my team, I remember we would go and show the progress that we had made. Like every once in a while, we would all get together. This is what this group has gotten so far. This is what this group has gotten so far. And I remember in one of the scenes from the other groups, they had like a gas station scene, and so they had the set designers had like put stuff out, and they had made like handwritten signs for like gas prices and stuff. And I remember I looked at the people next to me. I was like, those fucking signs look like shit. I remember they looked at me and they were like, no, we don't do that. I was like, ooh, whoops. Dude, these guys
you
were
crossed
like,
the line.
yeah, because like this was not like my forte. This was just a thing that I was doing on the side. I wasn't looking into going into film. I was looking at animation. This is just fun because some of the guys that I knew were doing it. So yeah, I was like, those guys fucking suck. And like, stop. I remember they were like, oh shit, what was the name of the movie?
That's embarrassing, dude.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was
Oh,
horrible. I was not made out for that
man.
group of guys because they were serious cinephiles. Because I'd watched all kinds of like classics and stuff. Like as far back as like Nosferatu. Like I would watch that, the Phantom of the Opera. I remember Phantom of the Opera was
Nosferatu. That sounds familiar. Is that like movie?
There's one that they made a remake
They
recently.
made a remake of it.
But the original is
just
black and
shows-
white.
And it just like
Bounce on it. Crazy style. Have you not seen that? Where it's just like he wants to fuck some guy's wife. That's what the whole movie is.
Oh, is it
That was the new one.
That would make me groan.
Oh yeah, so I haven't seen that one, but like as far with Phantom of the Opera, that was one where like they made a big deal about there's like I don't know, maybe like a 5-minute snippet where it goes into color, sort of, and it kind of sucks, like the colors like floating on top of like the dresses and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I was like I know a good bit about cinema, but these guys were like, you haven't watched this, you haven't watched that, and they looked at me like I was an idiot. I'm like, all right. I mean, it wasn't everybody, but it was like a couple guys, and I'm just like, all right. They were the directors, and I'm like, yeah. But it was a good ass
strike me
time.
as those people that like can't take a joke.
Yeah, they were taking themselves way too serious
Yeah.
about the thing. But and I get it. I was shitting on like some people's effort into like trying to make something. But I got a lot of like cool information out of that. But didn't you also have a little bit of experience on like 48-hour shootouts? Because I did that as well.
Yeah, I did. Me and some people, my brother and his friends. He's got a collection of people that do all kinds of different things in film and stuff. And we put a little ragtag team together, and we've competed in. Jeez.
Competed.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
competition.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what a 48-hour shootout is?
So the 40 here it's called the 48-hour film festival. So you sign up your team, and you show up at a spot, and dude, it's got to be like 50 teams. People,
Holy
yeah,
crap.
people all over Houston. It's done by city, and they come together. You would draw a genre, a prop, and then a line of dialogue or something like that. No. Everyone uses the same line of dialogue. They have to use that. They have to have a certain characters. There's some set rules, and then you draw the genre and then something else. I can't remember what it is. It might just be 2 genres, and you get to pick one. But anyway, they say, go. And all the teams race out of there, and you've got 48 hours starting then to write, shoot, edit, complete, and turn it in.
No way.
Yep. So
Holy
you got
shit.
You got some
all these.
late ass nights.
Oh
dude.
my God, you're not
Oh my
sleeping.
God.
Daylight.
You're not sleeping the weekend.
Daylight is precious.
The only people getting sleep are the actors the night before. I mean, some teams do it differently, but we would always shoot or write that night, collect everything we needed, and we'd get our actors rested so they could come in Saturday morning. And we start as early as we can, and we try to knock out all the shooting all Saturday. Try to. Most of the time, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You're shooting all Saturday night, and then you're editing all Sunday morning, dude.
Holy shit.
And you got to be at the drop-off point at a deadline. And if you show up late, sorry, disqualified. You can turn it in, but you can't win any awards.
And then they'll screen them, right?
Yeah, they screen them.
Yeah.
And that's what's really cool, because they'll rent out a theater, and all the teams show up, and we watch all the movies, and then they do an award ceremony.
Dude,
It's super cool. We've actually won it.
I have
A couple years. We've won couple of the regular ones, and then we won the Halloween themed one. I'll have to show them to you. They're great.
Yeah, dude. You gotta show. You gotta put them up here.
Yeah.
I have. I need to find this guy.
But super fun, man.
I'll look for it.
And you don't have to be super. You don't have to have
Knowledgeable.
thousands of dollars of equipment. You literally show up with your phone and have your friends, and you make something, and it win.
What do you win?
So if you win, your film goes to Filmapalooza, and then if it wins there, it just keeps going up because it'll go city, then state, and then I guess it can work its way all the way up to I think Vancouver or wherever they do the big film festival. I could be wrong. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but yeah, what a great time, man! It's so fun, and some of the movies are great. Some of them are terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Boy.
It's the worst of
some of them you have to sit through, and you're just like,
Dude, I think
how the fuck did this get here?
this is what they came up with. Like, I respect the grind, but damn, dude.
I think this guy deleted it, man.
Oh, he had some of y'all
It's
stuff
gone.
up?
It was up like this year.
No way, dude.
Yeah, we got our 48-hour.
Call him out.
Man,
Can you look
I
up?
haven't
Can
talked
you
to that
look,
guy in like 10 years.
can you look up lit films and see if any of our stuff's on YouTube? I don't think it is. There's one right there. It's about.
You want me to put it on a little bit?
Yeah, you can if you want. It's about two guys that can't figure out what to order on a pizza.
This is all.
2017.
No
bro.
way. This is you?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was a sound guy and I did some other stuff.
You look gay as hell.
Oh, yeah? Double checkmate. Again.
Are they gonna fuck? What the hell?
You know I want to get some
They're
socks,
so close
bro.
to each other.
P-I-Z-Z-A, pizza get in my mouth. Let's get this party started. Come on, man. What? Nobody says that. People are going to say it,
About
dude.
to
It's
take
gonna
some
be a
honey
thing.
packs.
Whatever.
The haircut.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Am I 3?
I'm 3. You're turning me up way fucking
Hi, Becky speaking. Thanks for calling Anything Pizza. We're anything you want, we can put on your pizza.
All right, Becky. Well, of course, we're going to start off with one buffalo chicken pizza. And then we're going to have our kimchi and barbacoa.
Well, since you ordered 2 pizzas, we're doing a special where you get your third free. What do you want on your third pizza?
Pineapples and water chestnuts.
Water chestnuts. What the
Oh yeah, they're falling out. Like they do everything perfect together. So they like think about This one was a fun one to shoot because it was just so goofy. We didn't have to be serious. It's just a good time.
They're both playing one guitar.
Why'd you look at me?
Thinking what I'm
wanna do
thinking?
this?
You thinking what I'm thinking? No.
We gonna do this?
Sir?
Anyway, you get the idea.
That's
good.
hilarious.
That's
We
great.
didn't end up winning with that one, but we got a couple wins in the books. It was great. Yeah, good stuff. I think if you haven't checked into it, look into the 48-hour film festival. So fun.
Right there.
I definitely will.
Fair.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of
I'll
it.
send you some of our stuff.
Yeah, please.
I'll send you some of the winners. They're good.
Yeah.
There's one in particular that's just like above all the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Roomies. It's about these people looking for a roommate to move into their apartment complex.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's exciting.
It is.
That
Well,
is.
what you got, man?
Oh, me? I'm just listening to you guys talk about movies and
Yeah, I
shit
know,
like
that's why I
that.
wanna
It's
get
like,
you involved.
I have
Get
Sorry.
nothing
in
to
here.
say about that.
Sorry. We can cut it. We can get
You
some
want
of
to
it.
cut?
Yeah, just cut it. I don't know.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Do you have any news? Any would you rather?
Let's go to Would You Rather.
All right, run it.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Would you rather?
Yeah, hit us with it.
Would you rather
audibly and
Oh, you're gonna read them?
no, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Would you hold on? Let me take this off the screen so you're not spoiling it. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Would you rather audibly and loudly fart every time someone walked up to you, or always have a splinter in your finger that you can't get out? So anyone walks up to you, I walk up to you, a girl walks up to you at the gym, anything.
You go first.
Given my current situation,
Now, let me. Sorry, I should have added one more thing. Like they're about to speak to you, but
Yeah.
you fart right before they start
Yeah.
talking.
okay.
So if it's someone asking you a question, are you using this machine?
I'm gonna, given my current situation, I'm going with the fart
Really?
because
rather than a splinter.
one is a great conversation starter and could possibly make them laugh.
But it's
But what
gonna
if it
happen to you.
stinks?
It's gonna happen to you during your entire relationship with them. Not only them coming up to you, but other people when you guys are out.
Maybe they're
you
into
just do it. It's just like a problem you have. You have like IBS.
Maybe they're into it. Maybe they're just like, he does this, but
Yeah, let's shrink the pool even more.
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
Okay. I mean, that's
here's
your
the thing:
decision.
is that I have to deal with an annoying splinter
Yeah.
the whole time, the rest of my life. That
I
means
mean, it could be
going
one of
to-
those splinters that's like you don't feel it until you brush it against something.
Yeah, but I'm
or-
always grabbing shit.
Yeah. You're always squeezing
Make
the
it
honey.
anaconda squeeze.
Anaconda.
Squeezing.
Sorry.
All right.
So you're going with the fart.
Yeah, I'm going with the fart.
I think I would take the splinter.
Splinter?
I could deal with it. I've had them before where they're really annoying and it's hard to get rid of them.
It's
but
terrible.
Dude, the fart, bro. My boss walking up to me and I'm just like, that's rough, dude.
I would like that. That'd be hilarious.
I can deal with pain. How about you?
I do splinter.
Splinter?
Yeah.
Splinter?
Splinter.
Dang,
Matt's the
I'm
only
just a farter, dude.
shitter.
Man's gonna come
yeah.
out with some brown underwear, dude.
The whole
Brown
situation is
undies,
retarded.
Brown under.
Brown and
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
yeah, hit us with it.
All right. Would you rather? Oh wait, hold on. I already did that one. I copied one twice.
Pendejo.
Let's see if I can make one up on the spot.
Shut up, bitch!
I can't. I can't think under this pressure. Okay, we can pause it if we need to, but let me think.
You want me to pause it?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Would you rather?
You ever had mud butt
Would you rather have mud butt?
or an erection at all times?
Dude, if I could have an erection at all
That's a
times,
good one.
that would be
That's
great.
a good one. No. I'm not talking about that specific one. I'm saying
wow.
that's a good would you rather. Okay, would you rather have mud butt all the time or have an erection all the time?
An erection all the time.
I would pick an erection all the time.
Yeah, erection.
I could push that buddy down. I could
just-
wear
What
some
if-
kind of underwear that's super
What if you're
compressive.
leaking all the time?
But the thing about an erection is
Well,
like
it didn't
when
say
you're,
that.
when you're
It
pissing.
just says
Well,
you have an erection.
Yeah, but that comes with an erection.
have you pissed with an erection?
Well, this is a magical erection that
Oh,
doesn't go
okay.
away.
It
right?
doesn't-
Yeah, have you pissed with an erection?
Yes.
Oh,
It's terrible.
yeah.
How
we
hard
have
is
to like.
that?
I'll lean.
You have to like
I'll
lean over
lean and
like,
kind of because if you push,
All right,
what are we
guys.
doing?
we're just
This.
gonna address that we lost some of
Yeah,
the footage.
we
and,
lost
we're
some
gonna end it here.
footage.
No way.
But we're gonna cut some stuff. We'll scrub through it. See, we'll probably remember what we don't have
I
and,
don't know
put
what
it in the
fuck-
next one.
What the fuck did we lose?
You know, maybe it's a blessing in disguise because we were getting
A
a little
blessing in disguise.
crazy there.
Yeah, but
did
we also
get a
got
little-
pretty dark and
We did-
sad.
no, we
Got
definitely
heavy,
got all
man.
that.
We got heavy.
Yeah, I
But
know.
we didn't
but,
get all the dick stuff.
but we had to end it with the. Did we?
I don't think we got the dick stuff.
Oh no!
Oh,
We're
man.
never gonna talk about that again.
Yeah, probably
Well, at
not.
least we know that about each other.
Yeah, we learned a
We're
little more
all
about each other.
closer for it. And also, we started the episode with you guys being a little weird.
That's true.
That's nice.
Thanks, guys, for coming in. We appreciate it. Take us away, Eric.
On
What? The Unintelligence
podcast.
podcast.